Welcome to Iron Glen. This is a quick update on exploration activities at Iron Glen. In terms of key highlights, a recent drill program was completed on the tenement in October 2010, consisting of 11 100-metre drill holes. The company's geologists report that encouraging iron grades were encountered in multiple holes in the order of 40 to 50% Fe. A detailed report is under preparation. The magnetite ore body extends beyond the drilled area and is open on all sides at width and at depth. Further drilling and exploration activities are planned in the short term across several areas of interest. An experienced exploration team and strong management are in place. Specialist advisors have been appointed to evaluate the commercialisation of the ore body, and there is the potential for mining operations to be established relatively quickly. In addition, financial advisors have been appointed to care for a London AIM listing for Iron Glen Holdings Limited, scheduled for the first quarter of 2011. The opportunity, a potential high-value increase for the tenement short term. The Iron Glen tenement is situated 40 kilometres south of the city of Townsville. Townsville is Australia's largest tropical city and a major regional centre for commercial and government services in North Queensland. The tenure for Iron Glen is held within EPM 15654, which provides for permit for exploration through to mid-2012. It consists of 7 sub-blocks. The area of interest is fairly central to the tenement and focuses on an abandoned mine known as the Iron Glen Pit. The Iron Glen Pit represents the most significant mineralisation within the tenement and is described as a magnetite sulphide skarn. In the 14 years from 1955 to 1969, over 36,000 tonnes of ore was extracted by North Australian Cement Limited. In 1969, the company was sold, the tenement was surrendered and the mine abandoned. The tenement has virtually laid dormant since until recent times. In 2007, Australian Gold Holdings Limited took up the EPM tenement and completed a ground magnetic survey and an extensive series of soil samples. They were seeking a joint venture at the time, but went into receivership in October 2008. The tenement was then taken up by Iron Glen Holdings Limited in 2010. In 2007, Australian Gold Holdings engaged TerraSearch, a specialist mineral exploration, geology and computing company based in Townsville, to carry out a ground magnetic survey and an extensive series of soil sampling. The report is an extensive document covering 265 pages. Previous to this, the subject Iron Glen tenement had not ever been properly mapped to understand its potential. To quickly summarise this report, TerraSearch primarily directs our attention to the strong magnetic ore body at the pit and the magnetic highs which run to the northwest and the buried magnetic high to the west. The magnetic highs are indicated here by the purple colour. The geological model suggests that these 3 areas could be part of the same mineralising system. An extensive series of 110 soil samples were also taken in the area, which have further confirmed the prospectivity of the tenement. TerraSearch advised that the geological model that best fits the field observations and current state of knowledge is of a large magnetic body with moderate contents of magnetite, within which are pods and bands of high-grade to massive magnetite. They also state that this amounts to a mineralisation envelope of some 10 million tonnes based on this initial geological model. Iron Glen Holdings commenced a drilling program on the tenement in October 2010 under the supervision of TerraSearch to further identify the resource. TerraSearch have reported encouraging iron grades from the drill program, and a complete report on drill results, grades and tonnage estimates is under preparation with an expected completion in January 2011. The aerial video here showing on the slide is looking north from the Iron Glen pit, and that north-northwest area is that area of prospectivity. In addition to the high iron grades found in the massive magnetite intersections, significant magnetite was found in the overburden, as is evident in the pit area here that clearly shows exposed magnetite virtually from the bottom to the top of the pit. The magnetite lying in the pit is also very magnetic, as can be seen by the magnets sticking to the rock. Rock samples lying on the pit floor also show visible signs of silver, shown here in this sample on the lower right. Dr. Simon Beams from TerraSearch, on the right of the main photo, is shown here discussing the rock chips from the drill intervals with some of Iron Glen's exploration team. Assay results showed low phosphorus levels important for steel production, as well as good readings of silver and copper. Although the drill program has successfully identified a magnetite resource, the full extent of the ore body cannot yet be delineated, as it remains open on all sides at width and at depth. Further drilling is programmed for the short term. In addition to the pit area, Iron Glen Holdings have identified a further 3 areas of interest on the tenement for potential mineralisation, which were determined from Landsat imagery, magnetic surveys and limited field work. The company continues to work with TerraSearch in the exploration of the tenement and has recently appointed Mineral Innovations, a specialist magnetite exploration, evaluation and development company. The development and commercialisation of Iron Glen tenement is enhanced by an excellent infrastructure. It is located 40 kilometres from the city of Townsville, which has a skilled workforce and a fully operational deep-sea port. It is 15 kilometres from the main Western Rail Line, 20 kilometres south of Ross River Dam, Townsville's main water supply, and a major electricity transmission line traverses 3 kilometres to the north. On the corporate development side, the board have appointed Religare Capital Markets to act as Iron Glen's London-based financial advisors to guide and advise the company in respect to its impending listing on the London Stock Exchange Alternative Investment Market, AIM. Iron Glen's listing on AIM is anticipated to occur in the first quarter of 2011. Religare is an investment bank offering a full range of services around the AIM listing and also enables the company to access some of the world's largest capital markets, which will provide significant advantage in enhancing Iron Glen's profile and increasing shareholders' value and liquidity. In summary then, a recent drill program has identified a high-grade magnetite resource. An expert report on the results of the recent drill program is under preparation. The magnetite ore body extends beyond the drilled area and is open on all sides at width and at depth. Further drilling and exploration activities are planned in the short term. A professional and experienced team is in place. There is the potential for mining operations to commence relatively quickly, and financial advisors have been appointed to care for a London AIM listing of the company, scheduled for the first quarter of 2011. The opportunity, a potential high value increase for the tenement short term. For further information, Iron Glen Holdings is listed on the Australian Small Scale Offerings Board, and the company invites sophisticated investors wishing to participate in this ground floor opportunity to visit the website at www.asob.com.au/IGH and to call Mr. Tony Pools on Australia +61 400 250 259. Any implied offer herein is an excluded offer pursuant to Section 7088 and 11 of the Corporations Act 2001. Thank you for your interest.